I'm Kristin Star, and this belatedly is the video for day number 171 of my Song and Ink project. And the song that I'm doing is Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Welcome to your life, there's no turning back. Even while you sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on all your nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Helps me to decide. Helps me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can't take this indecision that lead with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the world. Say that you'll never, 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 never need it. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. Oh, for freedom and for pleasure, nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world. That was my rendition of Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Had to check to make sure my camera's still recording. It's been giving me such issues lately. Anyway, I've only done one Tears for Fears song prior to this as part of the project. That was Mad World, and that was early on, like day 7 or something. And I do like a lot of Tears for Fears songs, but a lot of times a lot of them jumble in my head, and I thought of doing this one, and I was like, oh, I should also do Shout. But I decided to go with this one first, and it's a catchy song. It actually is not that long, lyrics-wise. I thought it was going to be more daunting to learn. The tune is a little complicated, and I actually did not listen through it prior to singing it, so hopefully I got the different parts right. I mean, I do know the song, so hopefully I accurately placed the tune with the lyrics. But I did change a couple lyrics as well, but kept it the same for the most part. And you can probably hear I totally did like Tears for Fears voice on that. It's weird, Tears for Fears, and for some reason that song, which I don't even think was used on there, makes me think of Psych. Probably because there was an episode where Sean dressed up as Roland Orzabal for a talent competition. If anything, though, I think they did Shout. But and then later on in the series, Kurt Smith appeared on the show, so that's kind of interesting. Psych had like a Tears for Fears thing and a Breakfast Club thing. Almost every Breakfast Club member appeared on Psych, except for Emilio Estevez. But I think they included a picture of Charlie Sheen somewhere in an episode or something, and that was like the best they could do for that. But kind of interesting. And that series just came to an end this year. It's a good show. They've brought some terrible shows to USA since then. Shows about, as of this month, there's a show about philanderers and a show about a doctor who does drugs and doesn't care about his patients. I'm like, wow, USA, your Thursday nights are horrible. I mean, completely morally deprived. I hope they take those shows off the air. But anyway, the Psych was a silly show. It was pretty funny. But you know, there's shows like Fairly Legal that had heart, and they took those off the air, and they put horrible, moralless garbage on there. It's terrible. But anyway, as you can probably hear, I still have a bit of a cold, but hopefully you couldn't tell that during the song. And I'm also still on a terrible schedule, and still slightly backlogged with the video posting. I finally got through editing video 168, the video that never ends, and got that up, and also edited and posted 169. I still have to edit 170 and then obviously this one and get those up, and then hopefully the backlog will be through. But but I'm also just on a terrible schedule in general lately, like falling asleep before doing my video, recording it after I wake up, and then like spending like half my day on video related stuff. So I've got to get that under control. Also, camera card space issues. I just had to take the first part of the video off because I didn't have time to record even just the song information conclusion. And I'm having tripod issues today. This is like wackily off kilter. Wackily. Anyway though, yes, I'm keeping this short. So anyway, if there was anything else I was going to say, I will either put it in the notes section or as an annotation over the video, which I go a little overboard with sometimes lately, I think. But anyway, so, oh, one more thing. I was just telling my dad, I think it's funny when they, make up fake band names for shows, and, there's one that sounds like Tears for Fears, from Wizards of Waverly Place. Justin on the show liked Tears of Blood. But, anyway, so that's kind of funny. Kind of like when you see fake search engines on shows, and they say things like, face space, and my face, and stuff like that, instead of Facebook or MySpace. But, anyway, alright, that's all for the commentary. So anyway, once again, that was my rendition of Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears for day 171 of my Song a Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. I'm Kristin Star. Peace.